What's going on, Pat Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Can's Pat Talk Patriots podcast. It is a Monday, is an MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day. So I hope everybody out there is doing pretty good today. I'm doing great. We are about 2 weeks away, a little bit over 2 weeks away from the Super Bowl. So we got some games to talk about. We got a little bit of Patriots news. So we're going to talk about some of the games over the weekend, and that's going to be it for tonight. But before we get started, make sure y'all please hit that like button, hit the subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications turned on for when I do go live, man. I really appreciate it. What's good, bro? How you doing?
What's good?
Good, man. Good, man. How was your weekend first, and how did you enjoy these games? It's like he must have some connection issues. But yeah, man, it's a bunch of games this weekend. You had the Chiefs and the Texans to kick the weekend off. We already know what happened there. The Chiefs won that game, and then we had Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Then yesterday, late yesterday afternoon, around about 3 o'clock, you had Philly beating the Rams, and then you had late last night Baltimore playing against Buffalo. Buffalo coming on top. A bunch of games, man. Started with that Chiefs game. Is it surprising? No. I think the Chiefs. I mean, they get. I think they get a bad rep because they've won the last couple of Super Bowls or whatnot. They've been one of the wins franchise last couple of years. It's the Chiefs. You got Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. I think I even seen Caitlin Clark at the game. So a lot of things go their way or whatnot. And I feel like with the Chiefs, they get a bad rep because it seems like they do get all the calls. Like it was a play going up against the Texans. I want to say it was the first quarter, probably first half or whatnot. Will Anderson. Now, me personally, when I looked at it first, I thought it was a rough in the passer. He did hit him. It was a helmet blow. And they're not going to let that go with the quarterback. One thing I know about playing the Chiefs, you cannot beat yourself. You have to play a perfect game if you're going to go to especially in Kansas City. You have to play a perfect game if you're going to beat them in Kansas City, whatnot. I mean, even if they're on the road, you still got to play a perfect game. But one thing I know about Kansas City, you have to play a perfect game. You can't beat yourself. Can't have penalties, turnovers, negative plays. It does not work. You're not going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs that way. And that's what happened. I mean, I thought the Texans came in, played pretty good. They had some special teams blunders. I think the kicker missed like 3 kicks, couple extra points, missed a 55-yarder. And then, I think on special teams and whatnot, their special teams was horrible, was bad. I mean, their special team was a complete disaster the whole game. Starting with the opening kickoff. The Chiefs back or whatever, took that kickoff and almost scored, got in scoring territory. Now, give it hats off to the Texans. They did hold them or whatnot. But, I mean, I think the Texans special teams cost them that game. And then the offensive line was horrible. I think CJ Stroud got sacked about 7 times, I think. It might have been – how many times CJ Stroud get sacked?
He did get sacked the majority of the good.
Yeah, he was sacked. I mean, the offensive line was bad. And it was already bad enough that they was without 2 of their best targets, their main targets, Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs. It was a bad game. And what you think about this game? We're just going through the game, recapping the games right quick over the weekend. Start with the Chiefs and the Texans.
Man, I hate how the refs treat Pat Mahomes. I thought the Texans had a chance. They was in that game at one point, but the refs give Pat Mahomes every call they get.
You get every call, bro.
I say, man, but I just hope the Chiefs don't three-peat, man.
Yeah, I hope so. We're gonna get into that here in shortly, but I think with the Chiefs, I mean, they get every call. Like in the one that they got was a bad call. Like the second one was a bad one. I mean, he's a running back at that point, and sometimes Mahomes be taunting with the guy and trying to make people hit him or whatnot. Like, come on, bro. If he's gonna they're gonna win every daggone year if he's gonna do that, bro. Like you can't beat the Chiefs in the refs too. That's impossible. And I think the Texans could have won that game. I think if they had Diggs, even if they didn't have Diggs or Tank, I still think they could have won the game without them because they stuck with them for the most part of the game and whatnot. But I think the Texans going forward, they got to fix up the offensive line. I think they could use another wide receiver. I think their defense is fine, but they was giving Mahomes them problems, and you can kind of see the Chiefs are not the same Chiefs of old. They scoring, they moving the ball, but they're not that explosive. They can be beat. And I think the team that might get them might be Buffalo. We're going to get into this game this week. I think Buffalo got the team to go. I don't think the Chiefs want to play Buffalo. I think they probably rather play Baltimore. I think Buffalo gonna come in there Sunday, and I think Buffalo's gonna get them some problems. Now I don't want the Chiefs nor the Bills to go all the way, but if I had to pick, man, dang, I'll probably say Buffalo. But this is what I want to happen. I want Buffalo to beat Kansas City. Then I want Buffalo to lose in the Super Bowl. That's what I want. That's what I want to have it both ways like that. Buffalo beat Kansas City, and then they get to the Super Bowl and they lose. I think Philly's gonna go all the way. That's my prediction right now. The Eagles, they're gonna beat the Commanders. I hope the Eagles beat Commanders because I trust the Eagles more. Oh, I trust the Eagles to beat KC or Buffalo. I don't trust Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. They're not even supposed to be this far. And
Right.
in the Super Bowl, I do not trust them to go all the way and do that. But I trust Philly. Philly was just in a couple years ago, and I think they've been looking for revenge on Kansas City. And I think they match up good with Buffalo.
Correct.
Moving on to the Rams and Eagles game, and what you think about that game, man? Saquon Barkley, he's an animal.
Dude is a
That
game.
Philly team, if they don't win the Super Bowl this year, their coach might get fired. I think it's a disappointment. See, all that talent they got right at the 4 teams to the left, Philly has the most loaded team, bro. Running back,
Correct.
quarterback, two receivers, good offensive line, great defensive line. Jalen Carter is an animal. The secondary is good. They got some dogs on the Eagles offense and defense. What you think about the Eagles and Rams, man?
Speaking of Jalen Carter, I played a game with Jalen Carter.
You did what?
I be playing the game with Jalen Carter. One of my guys, he play on the rounds, but he got injured. He out for the whole season. And him and Jalen Carter went to Georgia with each other and be on the game with each other, talking to them boys. But
You play Madden against them?
we be playing Call of Duty with each other, stuff like that. We hop on Madden here and there, but uh, yeah, I thought the Rams at the end, towards the end. Well, I was at the restaurant watching that game. It was 15-28. I was like, yeah, that game over. I seen Rams had the ball when it was
They made
22
it, bro. They could have scored if Jalen Carter
Man,
didn't get the pressure. They had a tight end
oh
wide
yeah,
open,
the tight end was wide open coming across the middle.
bro.
If he wasn't gonna get that touchdown, he was gonna get down to the 2-1. They was gonna run that right in
Yeah,
with
and
Kirk.
I don't think Jalen Hurts would have drove them there, not in the snow.
No,
No,
no.
they against that Rams pass rush with what's my boy name?
Derek Verse, man.
Oh, he's a dog. Now
Oh my
coming into that
God.
game, he only had 4 sacks the whole year, but he had a bunch of pressures. But bro, you remember we played him a couple months ago. Like, bro, he's a dog. He can play
Game
that, bro. They
changer.
got like 3 or 4 guys on that D line. They
Game
got
changer.
Verse, they got Young, Fisk, and they got a couple other guys like the round, whoever they drafting is, and they scouting.
Man, they had a crazy draft.
Yeah, bro. The last couple years they drafted real good.
Man, we need to. But
We
yeah,
need whoever they got drafted.
hey, I think we'll be fine this year, man. I really got trust in this new,
Yeah, we
regime.
about to get into just doing like a little quick recap of these guys. With the rounds and whatnot, they are interested team this offseason. I want to see what they do at quarterback. I think Stafford going to be back. He's still playing good, but he is getting up there in age. So I want to see. I can see them being like a Jalen Miro team or something like that. I like that fit though.
With Sean McVay with a mirror?
I think so. I can see that.
Nah, they won't try no mirror.
I can see the Rams doing that, bro.
That's a crazy
Who would fit the Rams? Carson Beck?
he going back to college.
Yeah, I mean that's right. He is going back to. I mean, who else coming out?
That's a good question. Probably like somebody like Jackson Dart
Paul,
or
I'm saying it's Pualby. I can't pronounce your name. Saquon makes me rethink the running back position. I get we have so many issues we need to address, but imagine we drafted Ashton Jennings and signed wide receiver offer tied to free agency. Well, your offense be taken care of. Offense would be good.
nah.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Also, I just did a podcast with special guest Greg Bedard on Friday. Make sure y'all go check that out. Continue to run those numbers up. I appreciate all y'all supporting that. Make sure you share it and make sure you hit the like button and go check it out if you haven't, man. I appreciate it. Who played yesterday? Not Baltimore, but we on Eagles and Rams. Oh yeah, Washington and Detroit. Forgot we skipped over that game. Jaden Daniels is that guy. I hate, bro. It kills me to say it, but I don't think he'll be having that same success in New England with what we working with. I don't think he'll be doing that. Now, Washington don't have a lot of talent, but they play in they had a good offseason. I feel like They addressed a lot of needs in free agency. They had a solid draft. And then, as you see, you throw a quarterback in there. If you hit on quarterback, you can like ignite your rebuild. Washington was a top three of draft team this past season. And look at them now. They one game away from winning that on Super Bowl, 2 games away from winning a Super Bowl. I don't think that's never been done before, bro. What you think about Jaden Daniels, man?
Like you
It's
said,
Paul, my close friend, would always type my name out like Pual, so I do it. Okay, I was about to say Paul, but I didn't want to mispronounce. Appreciate it, man. Go ahead, Jay. DJ.
like you said, man. I hate to say it, but Jaden Daniels is that guy. He's that guy.
Now, hold, we have to hold off because we seen CJ Stroud do this last year, and everybody crowned him. And then what happened this year?
Man, he got a different element to his game than Stroud. Like once you a dual threat quarterback like that, I don't think a sophomore slump will be coming for you because you got other
I don't
things.
think. Yeah, he looked like he has it, bro.
Yeah, he got too much other things to use besides that. Like on like like
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
where do
have
you
mind.
see how you think he's more different than Stroud? What do you see the differences at?
That's a tough one, but I'll say like he just seemed more calm. Like
Yeah,
it don't look like he get rattled. Nothing like this man got 2 road. I get he in the NFC Conference Championship, but this man went on the road twice.
I don't
And
think the moment's too big for him,
yeah, the moment like that's that's different, bro. Like,
bro. He,
but
he is a dog, man. He ain't even got big time weapons, man. He's a freaking dog, bro. I don't
he
even got too
dog.
much to say about, bro. You think he can go to Philly and win?
Nah, I don't see that happening
I
because I know
see him going to Detroit and winning though, but he did it.
I was talking Stroud. I mean, golf. Who you think better, golf or Jalen Hurts?
golf,
I was
golf.
having it. I was
I go
having it.
golf.
You would rather have golf on the Patriots over Jalen Hurts?
Are you asking me for one drive to win a game, or just who would I rather have?
Who would you rather have? Like that's
In totality, I would go to Hurts, but if I need like a drive, like I like golf better as a passer. Like if a complete quarterback, I guess you could say Hurts.
that's what
But
I'm
like,
saying because he got another element to his game.
yeah, I go with Hurts. But if I need like, hey, I'm down 7 point a touchdown, I think I might go with golf, man. He can pass it, bro.
But like you were saying, like he did go in Detroit and beat a similar team to the Eagles, but I think Eagles all around they're healthy
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
more complete.
Detroit
They
won't healthy.
they got 2 receiver 1s, a great tight end, and the best running back in the league with a stout offensive line, a crazy defensive line, 2 good corners. Like you can. There's so much good players on that team, bro. But what Detroit went away from that was working for them was the run. Gibbs
Yeah.
was cooking them, bro. Like,
Then Golf turned the ball over. They did
oh,
put up 30 something points, but Golf gave him the ball. Bro, did you see when he got put on his back after that interception, man?
nah. Oh, when he was trying to go make that tackle,
Yeah, bro, they put him on his back, man.
you better get out the way.
Yeah. Man, yeah, Jalen Hurts, man. I can't wait for this Washington Philly game, man. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know. I don't think
that's
he can
gonna be
go
a
in there
good one.
because
Don't get me wrong, that's gonna be a good one.
because
But
the Eagles defensive line gonna give him some. They played twice this year, and both games he kind of struggled a little bit. They won the last game because Hurts got hurt. I mean, he
uh,
did. Jaden Daniels did make the drive. He had that game winning drive. So
you
that
say
ain't got nothing to do with the defense, and that ain't got to do with Hurt. This guy's gonna do the defense, but I don't know, man.
he had 5 passing touchdowns against them last game.
Who
Jay Daniels.
had 5 passing touchdowns get the Eagles? No, let me see.
If it's not 5 passing, I know it's 5 total. Search that up real
I
quick.
don't think it's that either.
I'm telling you.
I don't remember that one. Hold on.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. He did have five. He had 2 interceptions and 5 touchdowns. I guess 5 passing touchdowns.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
This dude is crazy.
And then the first meeting, I'm trying to see. First meeting, he had 1 touchdown. His quarterback rating, the second time he played with 99.1. The first time he played them, the QB rate was 81.6. So significant, significant difference. Man, Jay, he's smooth, bro. He's smooth. Man. I like Jaden Daniels, man.
But
I did.
what?
I wanted him. I wanted May before I wanted Daniels. I ain't gonna lie. I did want May, but I wouldn't be. I could just flip a coin. I'd be happy with either one of them, bro. I'd be happy with either one.
Else I
And
am.
people forget he played in college like he's been in college like for a few years. So he's
Yeah.
a seasoned rookie. You feel
He's
me?
supposed to be ahead of Drake, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
He's older than C.J. Stroud.
I think this offseason they need to get another wide receiver, maybe like a
Right.
Luther Burden, because they're gonna be in position to get him. Well, I don't know now because they keep winning. He might they might be in the back of the back of the daggone draft, but they
Oh
need
no,
to
I know they not. I
because
thought it, I thought it go off your. Well, yeah, they gonna be in the back of the
they're gonna be
draft.
like 28,
Yeah, they gonna be.
28, 29. They're gonna be like in the back, like the
Oh, wait,
final
so
14.
the playoffs affect draft orders?
Yeah,
Oh, I ain't
like
know
the
that.
Super Bowl winner get the last pick,
Oh,
and then it goes back like whoever, and then like let's just say it's Eagles Chiefs. If Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Chiefs get the last pick. Eagles get the 31 pick. So they're gonna
right.
be like between 28 and 32.
Yeah.
Paul said he'd rather take golf. Hold on. He said Hurst isn't a good passer, though. So total as a quarterback, I would rather have golf. So yeah, I say as a passer, golf, but let's just complete. I go with Hurts. He could do more. Last game, Baltimore and Buffalo, man. This game hurt me. I got family in Baltimore. I actually wanted the Ravens to win and go all the way to the Super Bowl and win it because it would knock Allen and Mahomes out. But we're gonna have to deal with one of them. One of them gonna be in the Super Bowl, either Mahomes or Allen. How did Mark Andrews drop that pass?
Think he was still in his head about
Bro,
the
you could have
song.
made that catch. I could have made that catch, bro.
I
He had
still
a
think,
bad game, bro. He had another drop, then he had a fumble. I don't know what he was on yesterday, man.
yeah, he was in his head.
And I didn't think it was gonna come down because Zay Flowers missed the game. So I was like,
Right.
how's Baltimore gonna get the ball down the field? And they was going to Likely, they was going to Andrews. Bateman had a few nice catches. That was about it. Man, if Andrews catches that pass, we're having a totally different conversation. Because I think Buffalo had the ball with a minute and 20 something left. You think Allen drives down there and score, get a
I
field
think
goal?
he would have got in field goal range.
Probably a field goal. Yeah, probably. Probably.
Josh Allen was gonna put his life on the line to get.
Bro, who would you rather win? Who you got this Sunday, man? We're gonna talk about this all week. Who's your Super Bowl prediction? What's your Super Bowl prediction? I'm going Philly Buffalo.
Man, it's gonna be Philly KC, man. I hate to say it, it's gonna be Philly
Who
KC.
gonna win?
I don't want to talk about that, man. I want the
Bro,
Eagles
I
to
think
win.
Buffalo gonna get Kansas City Sunday, man. They got
I
to get him at
hope.
some point.
I hope. And I was telling somebody this, like, they was like, if I was like, you got Buffalo going against KC without Stephon Diggs, but I also look at it like Josh Allen looked like he playing more freely.
He's
Like
playing better because he can throw
he
it
don't
dish
got
to
to worry
everybody.
about someone throwing a tantrum on the sideline,
Yeah, he said that too.
and you don't see the mistakes he been making. Like
Bro,
that's
I
what I
said
got.
the
Like,
same thing, bro. That's how I hope Drake May continues to evolve in the next couple of years. Because I know his first couple of years he gonna have some turnovers or whatnot. But I'm hoping because this is Josh Allen, what sixth year? How many
yeah,
years? 6 year, I think.
it's
Yeah, I'm hoping by the time he cut down the turnovers because Josh Allen just a year ago he was a turnover machine, throwing turnovers all like he throwing interception, fumble. Bro, he don't even turn the ball over like that like he used to. So I'm hoping the more May plays, those turnovers come on down.
I
That's
think
what I'm gonna be looking for in Drake May this coming season right here. I
and
want the
realistic.
turnovers to come down.
How many turnovers Drake May had on the year?
He had 10 interceptions, but
I think
some of them were tip
I
passes. I
think
think he had
realistically he probably had like 6 or 7 interceptions.
yeah,
Probably
he had.
5.
Let's just say he had about 6, 7 interceptions
Right.
and about three fumbles. I think.
Yeah. But I think coaching goes a long way. Like you heard what Vrabel said about
Vrabel gonna get on him.
yeah, Vrabel,
Vrabel's gonna stay on him, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Vrabel said he gonna make sure his involvement being managing the game and
Yeah,
being the
efficient.
ball,
Make sure you've been aggressive, but what was the
not
word?
reckless.
Yeah, aggressive but not reckless. I like that.
Sound like he was talking about Drake, like he was
That's what he
watching
was
the
talking
film.
about. Yeah. Bro, he don't sat down and watch the film. He know May's a good player, but yeah, aggressive but not reckless. I like how he up front.
All right.
Most amazing interception with tip pass and just desperate throw. Yeah. Let's just say he got 7 picks.
And you want to see
676.
him take chances. So I mean, this team was all over the place,
Yeah,
man.
you got to take chances because Brissett wasn't taking a chance. That's why Brissett wasn't throwing interceptions.
let him know what he can do. That just shows him what he can do and what he can't get away with. So
Yeah, right. I like that though. Um, oh, we do got some coaching news. I know we lost Scott Peters to the Bengals. Lost Scott Peters to the Bengals. Still no offensive coordinator right now. Probably by the end of the week, I think we will have an offensive coordinator. Soon we have that, I will be going live. I do have another special guest coming on this Wednesday, special guest podcast. Tom Curran for NBC Sports Boston will join me Wednesday at 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 Eastern. Wednesday, I got Tom Curran coming on the podcast. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. That's all the coaching news right now. We lost Jeremy Springer. We re-signed Jeremy Springer. He's back with us. I just thought he did a good job last year. Springer.
and I saw we interviewing Miami linebackers coach for our defensive coordinator position.
We did what?
We interviewing Miami Dolphins linebacker coach.
I didn't see that. Let me see.
For look what my
Okay, I see. It says the Patriots have requested permission to interview Dolphins outside linebackers coach Ryan Crow for the defense coordinator position. Crow coached unavailable in Tennessee. Okay, that might be a good fit. This
like
one
I
makes
was,
a ton of sense. Crow was on the defensive coordinator. I see Evan Lazar just tweeted trap for variable in Tennessee. Correction from an early tweet. Teams cannot block position coach from interviewing for coordinator. Okay, so that's good. We see what happens with that.
all right.
But yeah. Oh, who you got tonight? Ohio State and Notre Dame, man. Who y'all got tonight? Drop it in the chat. Ohio State, Notre Dame. I think everybody probably say Ohio State. It looked like Aaron Glenn might be going to the Jets.
That's gonna be tough.
While New York is highly intrigued by Glenn's dynamic leadership, Glenn's rise from so and then Caleb just got Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson went to the Bears.
I didn't know that. That shocked me kind of.
Did you see it earlier?
Yeah, I seen that earlier.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, how you feel about that?
Man, that it's gonna be interesting. I seen what Evan Lazar said. It's gonna be fun to compare Vrabel May versus Ben Johnson and
Yeah,
Caleb.
because the offensive coach, defensive coach. So,
But look, Josh Allen got a defensive coordinator, defensive coach.
Sean McDermott.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, well, I think John Harbaugh's more of a special teams coach. He was a special teams guy like when he was in Philly.
Justin Herbert got defense.
Defensive, yeah.
CJ Stroud. It's a bunch of coaches with defensive court. Maybe I look at it like a win-win. Like if you got an offensive minded coach, then you don't have to worry about your defensive coordinator being too good to leave and go get a head coaching job. It's just the other way around.
Yeah. Gonna be interesting to see. I want Notre Dame. I want everybody. It's going to be Ohio State. I know a kid on Notre Dame, so I want them to take it. Cause I got Ohio State. Man, this game it smells and feels like a blowout. It feels like it, bro. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Hey, I appreciate all y'all joining me tonight, man. Hey, make sure y'all continue to hit that like button, share the content. Make sure you're subscribed to the Kansas Pass Talk YouTube. And I stated earlier, I did an interview with Greg Bedard from the Greg Bedard Patriots podcast and the BSJ's Boston Sports Journal. Big show, man. I did it on Friday. Make sure y'all go check that out. It's out right now on YouTube. And continue to hit the like button and make sure y'all comment. Let me know what y'all think about that video, but go check it out. It's out right now. So make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube. I will be back on Wednesday at 5:30 with Tom Curran for NBC Sports Boston, man, the Tom Curran Patriots podcast. We'll do another podcast, special guest. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all joining me. Y'all enjoy the game night. Have a good one. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, man.